Today's topic for discussion is Selaginella diagrams. Selaginella, it is a pteridophytic plant. This is the photograph of Selaginella. Selaginella sporophyte that is differentiated into root, stem and leaf. Leaves are microphyls because they are very small. Leaves are having a single veil and the arrangement of leaves is opposite and spiral. And in some species oral arrangement is there. Okay, this is the arrangement of leaf shown in the photograph. See the stem and leaf. At the base of leaf small ligule is present. This is the small leaf shown to the left side, and at the base of the leaf there is small ligule is present, and the enlarged figure of ligule is shown at the right side. The basal region of the ligule is known as glossopodium. Next, this is the rhizophore. From the main stem of the Selaginella, rhizophore is there, and from rhizophore, from the basal region of the stem, rhizophore is there, and from rhizophore roots are arised. Next, this is the transverse section of Selaginella stem, and Selaginella stem consists of one or two or many stels. Hence, it is polystylic plant. In some plant, only one stel is there, it is described as monostylic condition, and the monostylic stem is shown in the photograph. Uppermost layer is epidermis, below that cortex is there, hypodermis is there. Trabeculae, presence of trabeculae is the characteristic feature of Selaginella. Okay, next. This is the transverse section of root. Uppermost layer is known as epiblema, below that sclerenchymatous hypodermis is there, and below hypodermis cortex is multilayered, which is parenchymatous. Endodermis is single layered. Close to the endodermis to the inner side pericycle is there, which is parenchymatous in nature. Phloem is present, xylem is present. This is the photograph of Selaginella root. And next, this is the photograph of Selaginella rhizophore. The Selaginella rhizophore, again that is very similar to the root of Selaginella with minor differences. See the photograph of transverse section of Selaginella rhizophore. Next, this is the transverse section of leaf of Selaginella. And this figure is Selaginella resting buds. Resting buds, it is a vegetatively propagating organ which is formed in the mature branches of the Selaginella, and these resting buds, they detach from the parental plant and grow into new plant in favorable environmental conditions. This photograph, it is a longitudinal section of cone, and Selaginella, this is a pteridophytic plant that produces two types of spores. Large sized spores are known as megaspores and small sized spores are known as microspores. And when they are produced in sporangia, megaspore producing sporangia are known as Megasporangia, and microspore producing sporangia are described as Microsporangia. Okay, like this. Next, this is the individual photograph of Microsporangium and microspores inside that. This is the photograph of Microsporangium. Micro means small. The Microsporangium produces spores which are very small in size and large in number. Okay. Next, this is the photograph of Megasporangium that produces few number of spores which are large in size. And these megaspores, after germination, they produces female gametophyte. And the microspores, after germination, that produces male gametophyte. Next slide. This left side figure, that is the microspore, and to the right side the germinated microspore is known as male gametophyte. To the right side male gametophyte is shown. This is the figure of male gametophyte. These are the stages of development of male gametophyte and antheridium. Antheridium, it is a male gamete. This is Selaginella anthrazoide. The Selaginella anthrozoid, it is a coiled structure, unicellular, uninucleated. It is having two flagella at the anterior end. This is the Selaginella female gametophyte. The megaspores or macrospore, these are also known as macrospore. They germinate and produce as female gametophyte. Female gametophyte produces archegonia. These are the female gametes. This is the photograph for female gametophyte or female prothallus. Gametophyte is also known as prothallus. These are the stages of developmental stages of archegonium. On female gametophyte, when the archegonium develops, this is the process. Okay. Next, this is the embryo of Selaginella. Selaginella, it is a pteridophytic plant, and this is the embryo. See, the suspension is shown, and foot region is there, ligule, stem and leaves. This is the diagrammatic life cycle of Selaginella. All these are diagrams only, and it will be useful for your study as well as for drawing figures in the practical book. You can use this, because all the theory of Selaginella already I had described in details in another YouTube videos. This is all about diagrammatic life cycle of Selaginella, and this is all about diagrams of Selaginella only.